Governor Braun says he would support a change in leadership in the state Senate, and it's part of a growing Republican divide on redistricting.
13 News Statehouse reporter Emily Longnecker has the very latest on this ongoing debate over what should now happen next.
Yeah, this week the Senate voted in favor of not coming back into this building until January 5th. That's weeks after the deadline would pass to hold a special session on redistricting. And today, Governor Mike Braun laid that at the feet of Senate President Pro Tem Rod Bray, saying that he believed Bray was trying to shut down the issue of redistricting being taken up. It was just Tuesday morning when Governor Mike Braun, House Speaker Todd Houston, and Senate President Pro Tem Rodric Bray sat together at an event in the Statehouse. Just days after the Senate voted to not reconvene for a special session on redistricting, though, Governor Braun said he'd support Bray being replaced as its leader.
I'm getting to that point.
Braun also said he'd support any primary challenges to legislators who didn't support redrawing the state's congressional districts.
I think it does carry political consequences. You can do it and stand on that hill, but then you're going to have to defend it.
Senator Bray has. After Tuesday's vote, he told reporters that many in his caucus didn't think redistricting was the way to gain more Republican seats in Congress.
A number of our caucus members, myself included, don't see this as a binary choice between the 7-2 ratio they have right now and redistricting and getting to an automatic 9-0.
House Speaker Todd Houston told reporters redistricting wasn't dead in the House and asked members to keep the first 2 weeks of December open.
I think Rod needs to do the simple thing, get in line, at least bring it to a public discussion in his own chamber. And I think if that occurs, it's a different vote count, too.
Governor Braun has also said he's looking at ways to force the Senate to meet and deal with redistricting.
The way I read the Constitution and the laws and even the Senate procedures, I'm not sure the governor has any option.
IU professor and former Republican mayor of Fort Wayne, Paul Helmke, now an independent, says there's nothing in the Indiana Constitution that gives the governor authority to force the Senate to convene. Only the leaders of each chamber can do that, said Helmke, through something called anti-bolting procedures, which gives leaders in the House and Senate the authority to bring charges against a legislator who doesn't show up for work. In the Senate's case, that's Senator Bray. But he's already indicated with his vote on Tuesday he supports not coming back until the first week of January. So what if some senators do show up to the State House those first 2 weeks in December anyway?
You could theoretically have a group show up on December 1, argue that and if Rod Bray doesn't show, argue that his absence means that he's in effect vacated the seat and select somebody new.
But Helmke says under the current rules of the Senate, a move like that comes with notice requirements and likely would face challenges in court. As for where the governor stands on Bray,
he's made some conscious decisions to make it difficult, at odds with almost everyone else in the party. So he'll have to deal with that. Hopefully he'll come around. It's not too late to do it, and we'll see what happens.
The governor was asked if he had anyone in mind as a replacement for Senator Bray as leader. He said no.